Hey, I'm Jay, a DM, and today I will be talking about two sessions instead of one. The fifth and sixth sessions. Uh, Together I've just named them Welcome to Trollskull Alley, because my players came to Trollskull Alley in these two. Yeah, the first of the session 5, the players started at the house. They just got from Volo, and I showed them around in the neighborhood. That went pretty well. I also I actively started with having the neighbor Vala Livelier, the herbalist / potion brewer, come to them immediately to introduce herself, and also to give them a plant as a housewarming gift. It's a meat-eating thing that catches rats, because the house had rat problems. So that was fun. And she showed them where everything is. The players didn't yet explore the other shops, but they at least know the five shops around the place, whatever they are. So they can use them later on. After that, to get a little bit of an action, the detective that lives here, Vincent, I had him sneak to the second floor of the manor, and the players did, of course. They caught him sneaking around, and he's investigating. The Trollskull was an orphanage once, so he's on the tracking a child that used to live here. That's the story I told. The game went pretty well this episode. I did though regret one little thing, and that's with Vincent here. Looking back, I should have pulled the players in the investigation, let them help, could you help looking under the beds or something, because now the Vincent asked for if he could look around, but yeah, the players themselves didn't really have any input in that, and that's a shame. I could have been an opportunity to actively let the players help. Also, a weird thing, I need to work a little bit on my flexibility for some reason, because I had him find a clue for his investigation, but for some reason in my mind I had it should be in the stuffy attic storage place, but in the bedroom of the children, it would have actually been a better place to find that clue. But that was behind afterthought, and I think I was really set on finding the clue here, and that's I just need to be a bit more flexible in that sort of things. I think at least. Beyond that, the session 5 went great. The players did split up near the end though. The wizard, I sent him a letter from his is a teacher at Blackstaff Academy with a little side quest, or maybe the main quest. Who knows? I do, of course. I'm the DM. I know everything. I just pretend I don't know. Oh yeah, I did the chat function in Roll20 Whispering. I messed that up, but it's fine. That's I now know how the whisper function works. Should work. So next time I will, if I want to send like a secret letter to a player, I can send it to that one player instead of like all the players together. There was little a minor thing, but not only too bad. So the wizard went through from the Trollskull Manor to Blackstaff Academy, the wizard academy in the city of Waterdeep, and he's a member. But the other two players stayed at home, and I ended on a cliffhanger that the house became surrounded by rats, giant rats, and that was the cliffhanger for the 5th session. I do like cliffhangers. I always try to end on one because even though it's a little bit cheesy, in theory it should make the players excited for coming back. It does at least make me excited to come back next week, and it also helps like there is already a setup for the start of the new session. So and I always have still a little bit starting a new session is always still a little bit tricky. I am getting better at it, I think. But like tricks like already starting it the session before, giving it a nice setup is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, and session 6, a week later, we just start where we ended, with the rats in Trollskull Manor. And well, they were breaking in via some rats via the front entrance, some the back entrance. And we pretty quickly rolled initiative. I did, because the party was split at this point, I did have a plan that went pretty well. But I did drop the ball for half of it, if I'm honest. At this time, the European Championship of Soccer starts, so I could make a soccer joke, but you're not allowed to carry balls in that, so you're supposed to drop the ball in soccer, but not in D&D. Well, so the fight with the rats in this manor went pretty well. Let's start there. One of the rats was a were-rat, and the fighter has been bitten by him, so that's interesting. Will he become a were-rat or not? I can't wait to find out what happens. They did knock him out, and it was a halfling were-rat. He is now tied up, so that's for next time. Don't know what they're gonna do. We shall see. But yeah, the fight. There's not much to say, though. There were some things I did really like. The warlock did use illusion magic all the time, and that is quite a fun thing. I do really enjoy it. It's a little bit. I as a DM, I do need to like think differently than like just spells that do damage. Illusion magic is a little bit finicky, I guess. Because well, you have to decide is does this red fall for the illusion and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more free, but also a little bit more of a little bit more finicky, I guess. Finally, the rat eating plant did indeed devour one of the rats, so that's fun. They called him Snuitje, so it's a good plant. The other side of the split party though, well the part I did like instead of like having like the two players in the combat do the combat, and then well yeah, for the third wizard he would have to do nothing for an hour, so that's not cool. So I gave him a position in initiative anyway, and I had him like do a short social stuff in the Blackstaff tower. Because like he tried to go to bed, and one of his fellow students woke him up by dropping gravity detecting rocks on his head, and after that they sneaked around and eavesdropped on Vashra Safar and Little Silverhand, two NPCs that are well, big people. And the idea went pretty well, especially this the splitting, like having like 2 rounds of combat. No, 2 turns, my mistake, and then one his turn. We do something different, having a little bit of a short social encounter, and then going back for the other players each turn, having normal combat. Back again, having some interaction. That idea went perfect, and if they ever get split up again, that's probably how we're gonna continue. So well, the one player who is not in the combat doesn't have to wait for half an hour, and not do anything. Where I dropped the ball, however, is well, when they were like eavesdropping, I didn't actually feel like I had anything interesting to say, or at least I didn't say anything interesting information they should have gotten. I had like a couple of things written for like I could drop, like plot hooks and stuff and information, but I kinda just locked up, I guess. It just didn't get out right. You know what I mean? So that's a shame. The information I can still use for give them in later sessions, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I feel like the wizard didn't actually learn anything new, really, and that's a shame. Yeah, a part of this is also about the entire session. I hadn't really prepared anything this time. I had a completely a weekend. I was completely relaxed, not doing anything at all. But that did mean I didn't prepare D&D. So that's a shame. So I will really. That's an important tip. You always need to prepare, even if it's just a little bit. Then you already are like miles ahead of not preparing. but yeah, that won't change how last session went. So half pretty great, half could have done better, and the combination went also nice. To back and forth. So yeah. Yeah, cheers. That's all I have to say. If you are a soccer fan, well, this week is like the European Championship, so have fun. Cheers.